Hi, I'm Robert with Patina Green Home and Market in Downtown McKinney. Today we're going to make mayonnaise. So mayonnaise is a basic emulsion. It uses egg yolks and oil. The oil would be up to whatever you like to use. Traditionally, I like to use canola oil in this setting. If you're going to refrigerate it for a long time, the canola oil takes that cold temperature and doesn't really set up on you. But you can use any kind of oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, it's your call. But you are going to need egg yolks, some kind of oil, and I like to use an acid in here. Today we're going to use champagne vinegar. Traditionally you would use lemon juice, but it's just really important that you have some kind of acid in this. So champagne vinegar, white balsamic, rice vinegar, any of those will work just fine. Kind of tune this to your liking here. So the basic ratio for mayonnaise is going to be 1 egg yolk per 8 ounces of oil. I like to give myself a little bit of buffer here, so today with this recipe we're going to use 5 egg yolks and we're going to use 1 quart of oil. So that's 1 extra egg yolk just to kind of give it a little bit of room. The one thing that you worry about when you're making mayonnaise is that it's going to break on you. And what happens is we're trying to make an emulsion here, so we're trying to get the fat to go into the egg yolks, and if you don't incorporate it slow enough and at the right speed, or you put too much oil in, it'll separate and it just looks like a clumpy mess. So we'll avoid that process today. The other way to flavor mayonnaise would be to use some kind of flavoring agent. Today we're using this pickled green garlic. That's what we have around in the store here. I preserved this from the first of the spring. You can use fresh garlic, roasted garlic, you could use basil, any kind of herbs work really well. It's kind of just up to you as far as what you'd like to put in there to get these things going. And the other thing you're going to need is mustard. That's going to be the natural emulsifier in this. The mustard helps the egg yolks and the oil all incorporate together. But when you put all these in, you should have no problem making mayonnaise. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. Okay, so let's throw this mayonnaise together. So we start with the egg yolks. Like I said, we've got 5 here, and we've got 1 quart of oil. All right, that'll give you just a little bit of buffer here. So get the egg yolks in. You're gonna want about a tablespoon of Dijon here, or any kind of mustard that you have. I'm gonna add like 2 tablespoons of vinegar in here. And then this would be the time when you'd want to add any kind of flavoring. Your garlic, we're using the pickled green garlic today, or any kind of basil. So it should be enough to flavor this batch here. So I like to throw in a pinch of salt. And then we're pureeing this right now just to kind of get the base going, and also to whip some air into these egg yolks. It just helps with the emulsion process. You're going to want to puree this pretty intense until you see some frothiness, and that frothiness is going to help with the emulsification. So that should be ready here. You can kind of see that there's a little bit of air in there. You're looking for those bubbles, all right? And now all you need to do is just slowly drizzle in the oil, and everything should come together. So you can kind of see we've gotten everything together. I'll scrape the sides of the bowl just to make sure that everything's incorporated. Give it one last pulse there, and you should end up with a really nice product here. So you can see how it started as a liquid, now it's a solid. And you know, this isn't like the mayonnaise that you get at the store. This is fresh made. Everything that you make is always going to taste better, and this is really going to make a difference in your food. You know, making mayonnaise at home, it's really not an option for me to buy mayonnaise for my restaurant. We try and do everything in-house. You can just taste the difference. So I encourage you guys to get out, make mayonnaise, just keep it around, and that'll just improve the quality of your cooking. All right? Thanks a lot.